Hey everybody, welcome back. Rudy with Alpha Investments. Today we like to talk, every once in a while we like to have these little fun videos where we kind of change it up. And we talk about some different things, and a lot of people just like to kind of watch this stuff and be a part of it. And today, I bought a bunch of common cards. That's it. So when I go through it, I kind of, for example, I don't have as many common cards as I'd really like to have. Like in whites, these are all the Alpha 10 commons I have. So today I bought, some more Alpha 10 commons. We got, in white, we got 6 more Alpha 10 commons. So as you can see, there are duplicates. We got, let's see, another red, another white. It's kind of weird how that works. It's like certain cards you get over and over. And I'm like, really? I'm missing some commons. Just basic commons, nothing crazy. And then you get, 3 new ones. Nothing really, again, nothing exotic, but I know some of you guys out there do appreciate kind of the old art and the old feel of these things. So, yeah, wanted to show that. I know they're not kind of high dollar craziness in the commons, but you know what? It's kind of fun to go through, kind of see what you got, and kind of go through it. And just I like to share it. I don't really have anything crazy to say about it. I just want to kind of share with you guys. So, for example, on the blue commons, we have. So on blue commons, my favorite. I think you guys can tell. Invisibility is always my favorite blue common card. Is Wall of Water common? I think it's an uncommon. Of course, followed by Twiddle. You know I love my Twiddle. Always got to be Twiddle. I swear, I can't remember if Wall of Water is a common. So again, even in basic commons, those are my Alpha 10 commons. So what did I do? Instead of getting different ones, I added another Twiddle. Is this Spell Blast? Ah, crap. I should have done research before I filmed this. I think that's actually an uncommon. I'm pretty sure. Can you guys see up close and everything? I don't know if you can or not. And unfortunately, a lot of times on PSA and VGS, the case is on camera. All you see is the smudges in the dirt. It makes the card look dirty. I don't know if you guys can really tell. Well, look at that nice corner. Isn't that beautiful? Alright, anyways. I think that's an uncommon. And then, of course, you gotta have... What do I know? I know. Like you guys know, you know how I am. You gotta have another invisibility. You can never have enough invisibilities. So, there you go. Then, oh man, I'm driving me crazy. I swear some of these are actually uncommons. Whatever. And of course, the worst blue common card ever. Like, it's like, seriously? Like, why? Why? Why would you not just play Flight? Who plays Jump? Like, I don't, it's just the stupidest shit I've ever seen. Anyways, moving on. I just wanted to share that. I thought that was kind of cool. And, obviously, my fave. Come on. Never gets old, does it? You never have a play set, and you gotta twiddle. You can never get tired of twiddling things. At least I don't. Maybe you guys do. At least for me. And then, what do you guys think of that sound? This is like the most useless, goofy video ever. There's like no purpose to this video. I like that sound, like the clinking. Doesn't that do it for you guys? All right, maybe it's just me. All right, so common cards in the reds. There should be a lot more red common cards here. Oh, wait, those are uncommons. Is Tunnel I think that's an uncommon. Crap. It's been a long time. Ah, I love that artwork. You guys cannot tell me you don't like that artwork. Oh my god. Rudy needs to get into that kind of craziness. I'm telling you guys. Can you guys even see? Probably not. Lightning Bolt? That is single Rudy. Oh, you can't even see. Alright, so we got a few more common cards. Nothing. Fire Elemental's uncommon. Golly, this is the worst video on the channel. So again, we got some different stuff here. We got another Red Elemental Blast. Can't go wrong with that. The Minotaur, I mean, I guess it's iconic, right? That's just go to the dentist, bro. I mean, there's, another. You see some of these commons, I can't even talk them up. They're just terrible. I mean, some of them are iconic. People remember them. It's really symbolic when the game started and all, but the rest of this stuff, I mean, come on. Some of these common cards, there's no way to get around the fact that they're just terrible. I think, besides what, Lightning Bolt? Don't you love how they click together? Always feels good. So, yeah, I bought a bunch of commons. This is like the most dreary Rudy video ever. So, greens, we got, look at that sound. Come on, isn't that cool? Alright. I think... Are the walls... I think they... Why do they make walls uncommon? I think those are actually uncommon. I was like, I don't know why. I'm pretty sure a lot of those are actually uncommon. Wild growth! How many wild growths can you have? Gotta love wild growth. And that's really about it. I mean, what do you got? Grizzly bear symbolism, right? Yeah. See, the commons don't do a whole lot for me. But, you know, no matter how you spin it, it's still iconic, original first printing of history. I mean, there's no real way other to downplay that. Whoa. Artifacts? I don't have anything new. Are there even common artifacts? I don't even know if there are common artifacts. There might not even be any common artifacts. Alright, so black, obviously, you can tell by the stack. The stack. I love black. The black cards are probably my fave. I've always been a huge fan. I think I just like a lot of the cards. So, obviously, I think these were some I didn't have before. Never had Frozen Shade. Never had a Fear. Weakness? I've got a weakness. That gives me 2 weakness. That's actually my first Terror. Isn't that kind of ironic out of everything? It's the first time I've ever had a PSA 10 Terror. Can you guys see that? I don't know if you can see how nice it is. Without seeing just fingerprints and smudges on the case. I don't know if you guys can actually make it out. I always like to show it, but I don't know if you can. Sometimes it's really... Can you see the edges? Look how pretty that is. Besides seeing reflections and scratches on a plastic case. Alright, anyways, moving on. Hell from Beyond. Cool. Unholy Strength. There's number, what, 2? 3? Again, when they did the pentagram. Yeah, Wizards would never do a pentagram today. Ah, more zombies. Ah, dead guy Rudy. Ah, magic draining your financial life. Cool. Sweet. And Fear and Frozen Shade, don't get them. Very cool. Alright, that's really it. Like I said, told you guys, nothing really crazy in this video. I did pick up one new Alpha Rare. I'm going to show you guys in a second here once I actually stop making you guys blur your life out because everything is so out of focus and you guys are like, oh my god, seriously, Rudy. There. So, straighten these up. Okay. So a lot of these common cards, yeah, they're crappy, but there are a few symbolic ones. You know, you've got some really, really symbolic common cards, and I know people are going to disagree with me. An Alpha Common had a print run of what? 10, 11,000 range? Still what? Way more rare than rares and mythics printed today. A common card. And I still think, because of the difficulty it is to get 10s and BGS or PSA and this type of stuff, I still think these type of cards have a lot of room to run. I mean, I think I paid like $70 for an Alpha 10 sinkhole, I think. Maybe less, maybe more. I have to pull the numbers, but overall, I can easily see in the future an Alpha 10 sinkhole going for like $500. I know it's goofy sounding, and a lot of people are like, get the hell out of here. Like, I get that. I understand that. It sounds goofy, but, you know, I guess when you've been seeing the numbers and doing it for so long, you get to a point where everything seems goofy, right? All right, so one last thing. This is the Alpha Rare I bought. It's the first time I've ever in my entire life finally had an Alpha 10 Wrath of God. Can we take a look at some corner action here, you guys? Can we do it? Come on, come on, come on. We can do it. There. Oh, is that a dot? Is that a dot? No, wait, that's on the case. My bad. Hold on. We're gonna make PSA. Come on. Is that? Wait, is there? No, that's just my spit on the camera. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, first time I've had an actual Wrath of God PSA 10. Super symbolic, super nice, it's just something I've never really had. I need to clean these cases. Look at the smudges on the case. Can you guys see that? Almost looks like it's on the card. You see those little smudge marks on there? It's like a sticker or something. Anyways, I just think a lot of cards like this in the future, even, you know, Wrath of God's been reprinted how many times? 10? 15 times? It doesn't matter. Certain cards like this we've talked about, no matter, I know Lightning Bolt's got a million promos and different things like that, but still, I don't think a lot of that kind of stuff really does matter. I mean, another perfect example is my girl over here. You know who I'm talking about. You ready? Hold on, let's get her out. Come on, let's get her out here. Where's she hiding? Oh boy, ruining the video. Oh my god, there she is. I mean, come on, in today's day and age, how good is Sarah Angel? How good is she? In all reality, how good is this card today? I mean, it's really... people aren't playing vintage tournaments. People aren't 93, 94 winning with this shit. The point is, there are certain iconic cards, no matter how many times they're printed, these alphas are going to maintain a very, very high value. And I only see it getting worse. I mean, I think the days of even this card being a PSA 10 for what, $2,000? I think $2,000 for this card is just stupid. I think this card's easily going to be $3 to $5. And I think in the future, this would be like a $10,000 card. And people are like, what? Who the hell is going to pay $10,000 for a card like this? I would. I would sell everything and sleep in a ditch. And I would pay $10,000 for this card. Remember this conversation in the year 2028. Remember.